A wheelchair basketball team could not believe what happened to them while traveling for a tournament. They say their chairs were disassembled by the airlines so they could be stowed. Our Colt Molesky spoke to the Cavs wheelchair team about how this could happen to anyone.
Once you get on the plane, there's a little bit of fear in your heart because now you've given up your legs.
It's a wheelchair fiasco making headlines. Over the weekend, a nationally renowned wheelchair basketball team claims their chairs were taken apart by the airline. The Cleveland Wheelchair Cavaliers also attended the same championship in Richmond, Virginia, but they chose to drive, so they weren't affected.
I mean, they have precautions like fragile stickers, but that's kind of like it's an asterisk by fragile. You can slap a bunch of fragile stickers on your equipment, but sometimes it's hit or miss depending on, who's taking care of it that day.
Player Anthony Robinson stresses he and his teammates aren't attacking airlines, just asking for better training and mindfulness.
It's a crucial part. It's basically like taking their legs away.
Greg Johnson is another player for the Cavs squad. He says the anxiety of turning over a chair is why the team tries to drive as much as possible.
I don't know if you've ever looked out the window of an airplane and watched them throw around luggage. They kind of do the same things with wheelchairs.
So what can airlines do to improve?
Just the willingness to ask a question of what do you need or what can we do to make sure everything gets there safely.
The big ask from the athletes, don't treat wheelchairs like any other piece of gear, because they aren't.
That is literally how a person gets around. Like they have no other way to get around. That piece of equipment has been measured to them, customized to them. They can't just go to Walmart or Target and pick up another one.
The biggest things these athletes want you to remember is to treat it like you're handling your legs, because you're handling theirs. In Brunswick, Colt Molesky, 19 News.